Harcourt. A cross-section of Port Harcourt residents have expressed delight with a ban on police personnel not in uniform from bearing rifles, as it will help address rising security concerns. This is as stakeholders have called for strict compliance. Kingsley Amaji reports.
The latest directive by the IGP notes that no operative should be seen carrying assault arms while dressed in civilian attire. This is as the police also directed its personnel to protect human rights with all tactical squads to ensure compliance with the standard operating procedure. Coming at a time there is increase in crime and criminality, especially with a number of non-state actors perpetrating evil with rifles, this decision to residents is necessary.
As a policeman, you are supposed to dress properly to let people know that you are a policeman. You can't wear mufti and then carry arms, because though we have those who are in the intelligence unit, but they are for intelligence. And then those who are supposed to carry arms are supposed to be well dressed.
It will help to curb all these hoodlums and the criminal activities that is going on in Nigeria.
This young man recently had a life-threatening experience with men of the underworld. He wants the IGP to see to the compliance of the directive by all commands and units of the Nigerian police.
Last week I was in Owerri and we were just held down with men from Lexus or Mufti and guns and masks. You will tell me that they are officers. Even if they tell me they are officers, I won't believe them. It happens all the time. So it's a very good decision.
Another interesting aspect of the directive is the issue of protection of human rights. To some legal practitioners, this is a national concern requiring urgent action.
What the IG has said is good, but there needs to be some sort of, say, a directive, written one. If there's any violation, individuals can rely on such a directive. They are going to court.
So I think that order is welcome, and it should have come before now. But most importantly, I think that implementation is key.
Observers want the authorities to also ensure that harassment of young people on the road is put to an end, adding that proper identification of officers in uniform will not only help in according respect to the institution, but also enable members of the public identify who they are dealing with on the roads. In Port Harcourt, Kingsley Amajiri, NTA News.
There are indications that Nigerian youths are pressed for action and eager to lead and create the needed change. However, there are questions about whether they have all the knowledge and skills required to vie for leadership positions. To bridge this gap, the month of February is designated as Youth Leadership Month, a time dedicated to encouraging youths to take on leadership roles and make a difference in their communities. In this report, Chidibiroya takes a look at the role of youth in leadership and development.
Youth's participation in leadership plays an important role in driving sustainable development, especially as young people are said to have the capacity to bring fresh perspectives, creativity, and technological innovation to governance and community development. In Nigeria, a country which has one of the largest youth populations in the world, the need for visionary leadership in youth development is strongly advocated.
As a youth, you can't achieve nothing if the people ahead of you did not give you that platform. You can't tell me I'm the leader of tomorrow when I'm not given that platform to experience it or to know that years of a truth, I'm actually the leader for tomorrow.
I encourage all the youth to come out en masse, challenge themselves, to see that we fit in many of these situations, any of those positions that we wish to aspire for.
I encourage them to always grab opportunities and go out for mentorship. Mentorship is the way forward. You can't be looking for an easy way. If it comes easily, it will go easily. So there is no shortcut anywhere.
Although youths in this climb are faced with challenges including unemployment and barriers to education, proponents say vying for leadership is about having the wherewithal to influence decision-making and to engage in meaningful activities that will contribute to building a better society.
Look at what is happening in China. 95% of the China citizens, they are into research and development. They are creative. They are using their dexterity to survive. Creativity, creative ideas, going into some resourceful program. that can change the nation.
The youth too, they are vibrant. They are up to do. Should be given this platform. And I believe that at the end of the day, every person will smile. Let the youth be tested.
This year's Global Observance celebrates youths with the theme, Empowering the Next Generation of African Leaders. In Port Harcourt, Chidiebere Onye, NTA News.
And that's our beat from Port Harcourt. The news will continue in Sokoto right after the break. Good evening.
Of Nigeria warns vandals of national assets